Hey everybody, Jerome Robinson with the Robinson Report. What do we know so far? We definitely know it's a bioweapon. COVID-19, aka the coronavirus, nobody should be calling it the coronavirus because it is the China virus. We've confirmed it's definitely a bioweapon designed to do one of two things, created by China. Was the Wuhan province a mistake that it was released there, or was it designed to have a controlled test in the general population? That we don't know. There are people who do know, and we're attempting to investigate to find those people so we can get the answers to you. Or number two, was China attempting, as they wanted to do 20 and 30 years ago, and prior to that, were they attempting to release the bioweapon on the general population of the world in order to do a planned attack? A lot of people would think, hey, that's far-fetched. If you're as old as I am, and you've been watching the news for, 35 years, you know that 20, 30 years ago, even during the Clinton administration, China was involved in our politics. It was all over the news. And there was China spies. And even prior to that, prior to the Clinton administration, if you remember, 2020 did a report, an investigation on how China was breeding soldiers to take over the United States and the world. And so they were selling off organs. They were having, to fund a lot of different projects, one of which was to definitely take over the world. Again, you don't need to take my word for it. You just had to stop forgetting our past, stop forgetting 20, 30 years ago, the news, and understand that this is not off the beaten path. There's a reason why the government is taking these necessary steps, because they know a lot more than you do. For anybody who doesn't think that stuff in Hollywood is legit or real, I'm here to tell you that what goes on in Hollywood is nothing compared to what really goes on in this world. All you gotta do is watch Forensic Files and think to yourself, or Cold Case Files, and think to yourself, dag, does that stuff really, really happen? I've seen crazy movies and that stuff never happened. I'm talking stuff like Chainsaw Massacre type stuff. This stuff is happening today. Don't think for a minute Russia's not out to get us, or China. China's out to get more countries. We're doing something about this because it affects us, but we're not doing something about Darfur, which is China-backed. Darfur in the Sudan, in Africa, a lot of people have no idea what's going on. I encourage you to research it. You'll learn a lot about it. China started that for oil. Unfortunately, the United States has done similar things. It may not be as bad. And we all know just recently, a year or two ago, Russia's done the same thing. Russia shot down an airliner. I mean, Russia would take over a country because they want to run a pipeline through it so they can sell oil to Europe, the rest of Europe. I mean, this stuff is happening today. This is not conspiracy theory. So the fact that China was trying to create a bioweapon, heck, we create nuclear weapons. How is that not realistic? Is there a chance that, how do I say this right? Is there a good chance that China was working along with Iran because Iran's not allowed to work with nuclear weapons, so they figured out a different way to circumvent the system? Hence why there was such a big, huge score of COVID-19 in Iran. Created in China, brought to Iran, so they could have it in their hands to be able to unleash it on the world. Only somebody screwed up. This is not conspiracy theory. Do your own homework. If not, I'm going to do it for you. But I'm going to get you the truth or die trying. My name is Jerome Robinson with the Robinson Report, and I'm out.